Hey there, lovelies. So I've had a lot of requests for hair videos, and if you follow me on Twitter, you know that recording these videos really freak me out because when I talk a lot and they seem to take forever, I suck at editing, and my hairstyles are purely, for the most part, experimental, unless I've like watched a Cheska Lee video or something. So to explain it to you all freaks me out. But here we go. Maybe last month or so, I've been wearing a hairstyle with a little bang type of thing in the front. I really didn't have a name for it when I did it, but now I'm just call it bangs because I like bangs. I love seeing other people with bangs, but I love my locks so much that I'm terrified to cut the front of my hair into bangs and then I have to grow it all out over again. So, um, this is how I have bangs now. So, here we go. This hairstyle, of course, I have dreadlocks, but it can work for any hair style, any hair texture, whether you have straight hair, curly hair, kinky hair, black people hair, Caucasian hair, Latina hair, European hair, Parisian hair, it doesn't matter. And I know that doesn't make sense, Parisian hair and all that, but you know what I mean. I mean this is a style that is universal across cultures, races, hair textures, hair types. It's just that I have dreadlocks, so but it's doable. I've never done anyone else, but I do know that it's doable. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need, let me just tell you what you need. See, I don't even know the thing to tell you what you need first. Bobby pins, okay, I always need those, and a hair tie. Yours doesn't have to be this big. I have to use stretchy headbands for hair ties because I have so much hair. And also, depending on if your hair is like layered like mine, you'll need little small rubber bands, okay? So, first thing you do is you section out some hair in the front. I kind of have like these little natural, well, not natural, when they started my locks, they kind of, certain areas have like these straight parts. So I just follow along them. I usually do this in the mirror, but I'm just doing it solely based on the camera on my computer. So if my lines aren't perfect, pardon me. And then it just depends on how thick your hair is, how thick you want the roll to be. That determines how much hair you use. So you just, straighten out the hair. I'm in need of a maintenance, so you see my new girl. So I have to touch it up a little before I finish, before it looks too crazy. I am all natural and everything, but I do like my locks to look well kept because I know there is a stigmatism or a stereotype that, you know, dreadlocks can't be neat and things like that. So I've always done my best to make sure that I counteract that theory. So this is how much hair I'm going to use. And so all you're going to do is roll it, okay? Or twist it, I guess, like, you see. Just twist it around. When I get to the ends here, because of the way that they're not all even, I start having issues. And so I use a rubber band. As many as I need to get the desired effect so that I can pin it at the end. So I'll use a couple. Sometimes I need more than a few. Sometimes I just need a few. It just depends. My hair often has its own mind. And you want to have rubber bands that are closest to your hair color. So if you have a really light hair color, then you want to not use black rubber bands because they are they are visible. I think I need one more. And using the rubber bands cuts down on the amount of pinning that I have to do. Okay, and so then what you're going to do what you're going to do is just take it and, you know, swoop it over, I guess, you see, and pin it in place. I use a mixture of big ones and small ones. I use the big ones to start it out just so that I can make sure that it's in good. I have really thick hair, so I use big bobby pins more than anything. So, and then I just pin it. I actually like to pin it from the outside in. That way the bobby pin is going into this little part right here, depending on which direction you twist it and all of that. Y'all know I told y'all before when I've done a hair video that I make ugly faces when I do my hair because I'm trying to get the pins in and stuff. So for those of you who are new to my couple of videos, pardon my ugly faces. And see, I don't like how that's sticking out, so I'll just play around with it a little until it looks, you know, the way I want it to. That's a little better. And so I'll probably do 2 big ones. This hairstyle doesn't really require me to have as many big ones. And then like any little small one, like pieces of hair that pop up, like say that one, I'll just use a small pin to make it stay in place. Today it did pretty good. When I did my hair Sunday, I had a few more acting up than this morning. All right. And so there you go. And I whenever I do this hairstyle, I'm not done. I toy around with the idea of like walking around and just wearing it down with a bang. But I can't say I'm ever excited about it yet. So it might potentially be cute. Y'all tell me what you think after you see this. Is it cute to wear it with a bang and down? I don't know, but I'm gonna move on. So the other part is the crisscross braid thing I do in the back of my hair because I can't French braid. So there's this crisscross braid technique that I have going on. All right. So what I do is move my hair back. And I'm going to show you from the front a little just so you can, you know, see what it looks like in the front. I have like a lot of new girl. I need to do my locks. Anyway. And then I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing in the back also, okay? So you just take some hair. And the size or the length of or how much hair you use is totally up to you. I just kind of grab some and go. And what you're going to do is you're going to take it to the back. And you choose one side or the other that's going to go on top and which side is going to go on the bottom because you're going to keep that pattern going consistently. And then crisscross it in the back. And then I'm going to turn around so you can see what I'm doing, okay? Oh, and I'm on my bed, so, like, pardon me if my butt gets in your face or something. So I'm just crisscrossing it. So my left side is on top, so that means that I'm going to always make sure the right side is on the bottom. You don't take all of the hair. You leave a lot of it in the middle. You're just taking from the outer sides and crossing it over. See, I just crossed it over, and then you pull it. And then another chunk of hair. And then you just crisscross, crisscross, crisscross until, you know, it looks or feels the way you want it to. Sometimes I do thinner chunks, sometimes I do thicker ones. I don't know what I'm doing in size today. I'm just grabbing some hair. And then what you have is like a little crisscross braid thing. And then you get your twisty hair tie. Of course, mine is, like I said, the size of a headband section at Target. But you pull your hair into, you know, the back into a ponytail. And then if you're anything like me, you miss parts. So you just make sure you pull all of it through. And then you can tighten it some. You know, like here, these are a little loose, so you tuck it in. You can pull them to make it tighter. Or I'm pulling my locks, but you can pull your hair, you know, down to make it tighter if you choose. And I don't like having just the tie showing. So you could put ribbon on it if you want, but I like to wrap my hair around. So I just take some hair and I wrap it around. Take a bobby pin and just pin the hair under. Can you see that? And then sometimes if I'm in a hurry and like I have like little loose parts, I'll just use, you know, small bobby pins to, you know, make anything tighter that I might want a little tighter, you know, or to look the way I want it to look. And voila, my little bang braided do. Okay. And then if you have the issue, when I first started doing this hairstyle, I was having an issue getting the hair to like lay like this. It would pop up. You just use pins, you know, like I said before, and just you can stick them in like that, you know, until to get them the way you want. But the more you do it, the better it'll become. I'm still a work in progress, but I'm always trying something new or experimenting. It's funny because this man at church yesterday said, I see you all the time, and I'm always like, wow, her hair. And he asked me where did I go to get it done. I told him in front of my mirror before church on Sunday. So it's really just about experimenting and, you know, using the bobby pins to your benefit. Or I do, because I need a lot. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I'm sorry if it's long, but I just wanted you to get all the information. And I would love to see pictures of it. So let me know how it looks. My email is raquel@considermelovely.com. And thank you, lovelies, and I'll talk to you guys later.